Welcome to Uffsides. It's week 8 in the NFL, and as you'd expect, once again, we have blown it all out for our Halloween episode. I, of course, am a Trump voter, while Alex is a drifter who killed Slash, and Will is a theater student who dropped out to work at the Texas State Fair.
Howdy, partner.
All right, so let's kick things off with a fun game early on Sunday. It is the Bengals at Steelers, the undefeated Cincinnati Bengals. Steelers, pretty good, 4-3 despite starts for Michael Vick and Landry Jones. And it's expected that Ben Roethlisberger is going to be healthy enough to play this week. If so, this is a good game. Cincinnati has actually lost 13 of the last 17 against the Steelers, but in Cincy's defense, that was before Andy Dalton was good. He's good now.
He's great.
I think what it is have you noticed that his hair, despite being a ginger, his hair is really good. His hair might be better than mine. I'm having a pretty good day here. There's a rash of good quarterback hair amongst mediocre quarterbacks. Andy Dalton has fantastic hair. I think it's improved his level of play. Joe Flacco is only discussed as being elite because he went from that short hair to he's a stylist now.
It looks wonderful.
Steelers offense should be back to itself. However, offensive line woes, obviously missing center Marquise Pouncey, and then their left tackle.
Kelvin Beacham's done for the year, yep.
What does Oddshark have the line for this game?
This one's a pick'em.
What are you saying?
I think I'm leaning Cincy.
I'll go Bengals. I'm going to take the Bengals here. Up next, another early fun Sunday game. Giants at Saints. Ooh, man, really?
Oh, I hate that kind of fun.
The Giants are 4-3 atop the NFC East, and the Saints have looked a lot better than their dog start to the season. The last two games, what's been the big difference for them?
They've gotten to play the Colts.
Oh, zing! Cameron Jordan, 5 sacks in his last 2 games.
Cameron Jordan.
The Saints defense is playing as if they actually were possessed by the spirit of Rob Ryan. Eli Manning returns to his home. Eli Manning's from New Orleans.
He is.
I mean, I guess I knew that. When I picture New Orleans is one of my favorite places on earth. You go there, everyone is a bon vivant, you're getting great food, great drink, everyone's a fantastic storyteller, and then I picture Eli Manning and I see, oh, I'll have another mayonnaise sandwich. I think of like a child eating chicken tenders. Odell Beckham, he went to LSU.
He did.
That's good for him. I like his hair, he makes good catches.
Have you noticed people are copying Beckham's hair now? Like BJ Daniels has that same haircut.
It's a hairstyle. Everyone has hair.
Before Beckham, I hadn't seen that type of mohawk with the bleach and the...
Jazzy Zardes of the LA Galaxy had that hair before Odell Beckham did.
All right, then he's not a pioneer.
Yeah, I dropped an MLS reference in the NFL preview video. What you gonna do about it? Sports! I know my Hairstyle expert. Sports hairstyle expert, Matt Ufford.
Nazi hairstyle expert.
It's only because I'm in character as a Trump.
You're on a list for buying that shirt.
It was a gift from PFT commenter.
Hitler's on your shirt.
Is he really?
Hitler's on your shirt.
Oh, wow, I've got Hitler on my shirt. Line on this game, courtesy Oddshark. Thanks, buddies. New Orleans by 3, and what do you say?
New Orleans covers, absolutely.
Really? You think so? I'm with you on the Saints.
Saints.
Late afternoon kick, Jets at Oakland. Don't laugh, this is an actually good game. I swear it, I swear it, I swear it. The Jets are 4-2 and the Raiders don't have a losing record. Raiders coming off running the Chargers out of their own house. That was an ass kicking.
Was not a nice way to treat their future co-tenants in Los Angeles.
I love the idea of division rivals sharing a stadium. It's one thing with the Jets and Giants, they play each other like once every 4 years. But to have teams that play each other twice a year. It's like Clippers versus Lakers, except with more knife fights. The Raiders are allowing a league worst 313 yards passing per game. Let's talk about the Raiders being good. What makes them good? Derek Carr has shown himself to be able to face pressure pretty well. Amari Cooper, obviously a candidate for Offensive Rookie of the Year, assuming Todd Gurley doesn't run over the field. And they're getting some flashes from former 49er Michael Crabtree.
Yep, defense is my old friend Aldon Smith, your old friend Malcolm Smith. Just making magic, our old Smiths.
Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith and multiple DUI arrest man Aldon Smith. They're basically the same kind of Smith.
And they're getting a sitcom.
Jets are favored by 1 here. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take the Jets by 1.
Oh, I wasn't recording. We need to redo that one.
You f***ing liar. Sunday Night Football, it feels like it's been a long time since Sunday Night Football has been on point, but here it is. the 6-0 Packers at the 6-0 Broncos. According to NBC, this is just the 4th time in NFL history that teams with at least 6 wins and 0 losses, 0 ties have faced off. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not trusting NBC though.
Corporate partner NBC, correction. What's amazing to me about this game is that in a game that pits Peyton Manning versus Aaron Rodgers, the story is all about the 2 defenses.
All about that sweet D.
Yeah.
Denver's undefeated despite worse passing offense and worse running offense. And they're still undefeated.
Let's talk about these 2 excellent defenses. Broncos have the #1 total pass defense and rush defense by DVOA. They're the #2 scoring defense because the #1 scoring defense is the Packers. Message to Eddie Lacy's fantasy owners. Sorry. What's up with Eddie Lacy? Is he just fat? Is he injured? What's up?
I bet the ankle's still nagging him.
You know why the ankle's still nagging him is because he's carrying Eddie Lacy around everywhere.
What do you expect, a running back to go to Alabama and not be fat in the NFL?
Wisconsin is just Alabama North. It's the same kind of rednecks. They just are better at adapting to the cold. And like, instead of like smoking their meat over the course of like a 3-day weekend, they encase it into intestines and cook it in beer. Despite the Broncos' excellent defense, despite the mile-high air, I'm going to take the Packers here by a touchdown, maybe 10 points. What do you say?
I like the Broncos to win this.
You crazy
best
girl.
Best defense, best pass defense.
Best quarterback in the game is Aaron Rodgers, and he's got Devontae Adams back from an injury.
You make a compelling argument, sir.
I do.
Go in Denver, though.
Monday Night Football. The Colts at Panthers. The Panthers are 6-0 for the first time ever. That's really impressive. Going back to last season, that's a 10-game regular season winning streak.
Imagine where they'd be if they had Kelvin Benjamin right now. 8-0?
Yeah.
9-0 right now?
I mean, sky's the limit. Panthers fans, I'm sure there's like 3 of you out there who are like, man, it doesn't give the Panthers enough credit. You're right, I haven't, because I thought they don't have any wide receivers. This is a team that can't win. Wrong, they're running the ball down teams' faces. 145 rushing yards per game. And of course, Cam Newton adds to that rushing attack. And also, Cam Newton has been fantastic this season. And of course, on defense, the Panthers have that great defensive line anchored by star Lotulelei. It's a fun name to say.
K'Wan Short, he could get Defensive Player of the Year consideration.
Really?
He's out of his damn mind.
K'Wan.
Against that Colts interior line could be a bloodbath.
God, Andrew Luck, we gotta get him a celebrity girlfriend. I can't stand looking at your face anymore, man. A multi-millionaire who's famous, has an architecture degree from Stanford, and he can't get that man a girlfriend.
Just not like Adele or Taylor Swift or one of those singers that just bitches about who they date.
I feel like Taylor Swift can do a lot better than Andrew Luck. The line on this game, according to OddsShark, is Panthers by 7.5. Oh, I would not bet on this game if my life depended on it. What would you say?
Colts are gonna win. Yeah. Most of the reason I'm picking the Colts is because there's no logic in doing so. Yeah. And that's the way the NFL's been working.
Well, by that reasoning, sure, yeah. I actually do think that because the Panthers are a ball control team and because the Colts have the ability for that 90-yard pass and catch to T.Y. Hilton at any moment, I feel like this is a sort of backdoor cover for the Colts here. I could see them like getting a late touchdown to cut that like 13-point lead to 6. Sure, Colts. Wow, another great Halloween episode filled with hijinks and costumes. And, of course, Week 8 picks in the NFL. Thanks for watching, folks. Be sure to subscribe to SB Nation, leave comments below, and thanks to PFT Commenter for this t-shirt. I didn't realize it was on. I'm really sorry about that. See you next week.